Hawaii's second-largest island offers some of the most striking coastlines on Earth. But for an unprepared golfer, these volcanic cliffs and deep ravines will wreck a scorecard in a matter of holes. Today, we are breaking down a step-by-step tactical playbook to survive and conquer Maui's 5 most intimidating signature holes. To execute these steps, you have to leave your ego in the clubhouse. Raw power won't work here. Instead, we're going to rely on strict club selection and the exact strategies used by local pros. On these specific island layouts, calculated course management beats distance off the tee every time. Step 1 takes us to the slopes of the West Maui Mountains, Kapalua Plantation course. This championship layout was co-designed by Ben Crenshaw to test the best players in the world. This 3D map shows Kapalua's 18th hole plunging 150 feet, channeling heavy trade winds. Hit a 3-wood and let the ball catch the downhill slope. The mountain does the work, leaving a short iron approach. Moving to the south shore at Makena Golf Course, the environmental threat shifts from mountain winds to the punishing reality of jagged volcanic rock meeting the Pacific Ocean. The 15th hole is a 130-yard par 3 perched on a lava peninsula. There's no bailout area here. The ocean itself acts as the strict boundary for the green. The rule is to pull a soft 8-iron. Anything harder will bounce hard off the cliff. Aim exclusively for the front edge of the green and let the heavy ocean breeze knock the ball down softly. When you face a 150-foot drop or a stiff coastal gale, fighting it leads to high numbers. The winning strategy is to use the elements to move the ball to your target. Back at Kapalua, the Village course designed by Arnold Palmer introduces a different challenge. Surviving this round requires precise execution rather than managing the wind. The 4th hole is a short par 3 played straight over a deep ravine. The architecture deliberately distorts your depth perception, making the gap look much smaller than it actually is. This cross-section compares your line of sight against the true horizontal distance. Ignore what your eyes tell you. Trust the solid green line's yardage and pull at least a 4-iron to clear the gully safely. At the dunes at Maui, the 18th hole presents a 600-yard par 5 funneled straight through a canyon. The fairway is lined on both sides by 30-foot-high sand dunes. Hitting a driver off this tee is an easy way to ruin your round. A driver's natural variance results in a wider miss, practically guaranteeing a lost ball in the sand and a quick double bogey. This split-screen overhead view shows the solution. By comparing the wide red scatter plot of a driver against the tight green dispersion pattern of a 3-wood, you can see how clubbing down mathematically guarantees a safe landing in the narrow fairway. Course designers use visual intimidation to force mental errors. Relying on strict yardages and actively narrowing your shot dispersion is how you neutralize those optical illusions. Our final tactical test is the Gold course at Wailea. The 17th hole is a grueling 552-yard continuous uphill climb. The length isn't the only problem. The hidden hazard is a severely sloped green that falls away from the approach. If you miss in the wrong spot and short-side yourself, making par becomes nearly impossible. This overhead map outlines the correct play. Target the glowing green zone at the 100-yard marker, stopping short of the putting surface. From here, a full, aggressive wedge swing generates the high arcing trajectory and reverse spin required to hold the sloping green. Laying up isn't a sign of weakness. It is a precise mathematical decision used to dictate your approach angle and maximize your control over the golf ball. You are now armed with the Insider Playbook to break down and execute on Maui's hardest, most visually intimidating holes. Knowing exactly when to club up to clear a ravine, when to lay up for optimal spin, and how to harness heavy coastal winds is the ultimate scoring weapon. Review these step-by-step notes before your round, head over to hawaiigolftime.club to secure your tee times, and use the Caddybot to scout the remaining holes. True confidence on the tee box doesn't come from swinging harder, it comes from tactical preparation, allowing you to turn Maui's most punishing layouts into your greatest victories.